This is the stopwatch tap technique. This technique is one of my very favorite techniques to teach people. It's my favorite because I know how well it works. I've been offering it for many years. I've taught it to people, everyone from children to my college students to the big companies that I work at. And what's wonderful is that with very few exceptions, people tend to really find a great benefit from this simple technique. The technique uses the concept of rhythmic entrainment to help basically slow the speed of our brainwave down. So very simply put, when we are in stress and anxiety, if we had an EEG machine and we measured the speed of the brainwave, we would notice that the speed when we're in stress, as you might imagine, is very quick. So the waveforms would be very jagged. Whereas when we are in relaxation, like deep sleep for example, we would look at that waveform and it would be much slower, so almost like rolling hills. What's amazing about rhythm is that we have this ability to essentially slow the speed of our own brainwave down if we know how to do it. And so the stopwatch tap technique is designed to do just that. I'd like to show you how to do it. So the nice thing is that you have everything you need to participate fully with this. Even if you don't have a drum, you can do this technique. What I'm going to do in a moment is I'm going to back up away from the camera so that you can see my hands moving. And the technique itself is incredibly simple. We're going to do it for about 120 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're going to move the hands back and forth at the speed of a ticking stopwatch. So musicians, you might know this tempo that we're doing as 16th notes at roughly 60 beats per minute, which also happens to be the speed of a resting heart rate. And so what we're going to do with the hands is I'm going to back up here. I'll speak a little bit louder so you can hear me. This is my office, by the way. You've been watching me in my office. So we got the hands, and all we do is we put them on the lap like this, and we think of the ticking stopwatch. And then we move the hands back and forth. And then the other trick in this is just to breathe slow. So we control the breath going in through the nose and out through the mouth. So very simple. Now if you find that you're in a place where you can't make sound, or it's not convenient to do this, you can also just move the fingertips back and forth. Right? It can be silent. Right? So what we're going to do, and you're welcome to watch me. I find that it works best if you close your eyes, and so feel free to do that if you like. And the idea is that we're going to just think of the speed of a ticking stopwatch, kind of like the show 60 Minutes. Right? So we're going to think of that stopwatch ticking, and then we're going to move our hands and kind of almost mirror that sound. And then we're going to breathe slow. Those are the 3 steps. Think of the stopwatch, move the hands, breathe slow. Alright, so if you're ready, we're going to breathe in through the nose very slowly. I'll count it for you. And then we'll exhale very slowly. The trick is to control the breath. Alright, so feel free to close your eyes if you like and just follow my voice. Take a breath in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. Nice and slow. 2, control the breath. 3, 4. Take a breath in. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. 2, 3, 4. Once more. In 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Breathe at your own pace. Keep the hands moving if you can. If you need to take a break at any time, feel free. Just breathe at your own pace. Relax. I'll come back and do just a couple more of those breaths, and then we'll take a little bit of time. So get ready. And take a breath in. 2, 3, real slow. 4, and let it go. Very slow. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Last one. In. 2, 3, 4, and let it go. 2, 3, 4. Breathe at your own pace. In a moment, I'll count us out, and just take a moment to rest. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just take a few moments to breathe. Notice any changes you might be feeling. It's fascinating how much control we have over the way that we feel if we know how to adjust ourselves. So the stopwatch tap technique, this idea is, I like to think of it as a brain hack. So it's a way of consciously and deliberately slowing the speed of the brain wave down so that it takes us out of stress, which is a quick waveform, and into relaxation. Now you might be feeling sleepy, maybe a little buzzy or lucid, very normal. And in fact, what you did is that you deliberately slowed the speed of the brainwave down to the point where you might be feeling on the verge of falling asleep. So it's that in-between space between sleep and awake. What we know about this particular place in consciousness is that it is very rejuvenating. So even just a short time of being in this particular state is very rejuvenating to the body. This is very helpful when you need a quick pick-me-up that is natural and that you can do anytime, not to mention that it's free. If this is something that worked well for you, wonderful. If it didn't work for you, which happens rarely, but it does happen, what I've noticed in talking to people who've had a challenge is that usually it was about that they weren't able to stop thinking about what they were doing. If that's the case for you, I want to encourage you to try it a few more times and do your best to let go of trying to figure it out as you're doing it. You can feel free to do that afterwards. But instead, just let yourself be in the experience and see if that helps. So this was the stopwatch tap technique. The 3 steps: think of the ticking stopwatch, move your hands, or even just your fingers, and breathe slow. Hope it helps you. Enjoy.